Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are fine. So we are going to see the social science civics lesson. Okay, social science civics lesson. So what is the lesson we are seeing? Equality. Okay, so equality. Before seeing the introduction of equality, we need to say the two kinds of equality. One is the nature inequality, then is the man-made inequality. So before seeing the equality, we need to see about the inequality. So what is meant by nature inequality? So nature equality by the nature itself, color, height, talent, physical strength, ability, and moreover appearance, everything. So this cannot be able to rectify because it's the nature makeover by the God itself, is it no? So that is the nature inequality. And man-made inequality, caste, creed, money, religion, high status, rich, poor, everything will be come under the man-made inequality. So these can be easily rectified by the human beings. Okay. So after that we had seen about the equality. What is meant by meaning of equality? So equality is ensuring individual or groups that are not treated differently or less favorably on the basis of specific protected characteristics. What are the specific protected characteristics? Areas of race, gender, disability, religious or belief, sexual orientation and age. Okay, this is the equality. So after that we had seen about the importance of equality. So what are the importance of equality? So equality is a powerful, moral and political ideal. So all the human beings, they are having the equal worth. Is it no? Equal value. Everyone is same. So democratic ideals are meaningful and effective. When it is meaningful and effective? When they are implemented with the justice. So understanding the importance of equality and diversity is very, very important. Okay. After that, we had seen about the kinds of equality. So what are the types of equality are there? Social equality, civil equality, political equality, gender equality, equality of opportunity and education. Okay. So first we had seen about the social equality. So according to the social equality means all citizens are entitled to enjoy equal status in society. Okay, so there is no discrimination of caste or creed, color or race, etc. Okay, third point, all should have the equal opportunity to develop their personality and to complete their goals. We need to give the chances and opportunity. Okay, that is a social equality. And civil equality. Civil equality means it's the enjoyment of civil rights by all the citizens. Okay, that means there should not be any discrimination of superior or inferior, rich or poor or caste or creed. Okay, and equal rights should be available to all the person. Okay, that means nobody should be denied of enjoying any rights. Okay. So, rule of law is in force in England, and in the eyes of law, all are equal and equal treatment is given to all by the rule of law. Okay, so in India also the same rule is following. Okay, that means simply, civil equality means simply we can say that every citizen of the state or nation should be treated similarly without any partiality. Political equality. So all the democratic countries including our India, we are having the guaranteed the political rights to all the citizens. Is it no? It includes right to vote, right to hold public office, right to criticize the government. Okay, right to vote means at the age of 18 we having the rights to put over the vote. That means we can able to select our own leader. Right to hold public office. If the government they are not providing the proper service to the people, common people. If they are not working properly, we are having the rights to hold, ask the questions to the public office. Right to criticize the government. That means we are having the chances, we are having the rights to voice one political opinion and criticize the government policies and to activate the participate in governance. Okay, that is the political equality. So at last we had seen about the gender equality. What is meant by gender equality? Both men and women are free to develop their personal abilities and make choices without any limitations. Only girl can do, only boy can do. There is no partiality. So everyone having the ability, we need to give the chances to the women also. Okay, they should be treated equally. They should be treated equally. So in the past days, women were not given equal rights and they were considered as weak, is it no, as compared to the man, and they were placed in the secondary position to the man. Okay, so they should be treated equally. It does not mean that women and men have to become the same. Okay, so men cannot able to change as a woman and woman cannot able to change as man. It's not in the meaning. Okay, but that their rights, responsibility and opportunities will not depend on what they are born, male or female. Okay, so gender equality is the equal right of both men and women to access their opportunities and the resources. That means enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunities and protections. Okay. See, according to the UNICEF, gender equality means that women and men, girls and boys enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunity and protection. Okay, so as of 2017, gender equality is the fifth of 17 sustainable development goals of the United Nations. Okay, that is the main thing. So moreover, our UNICEF has make over a forward conditions to develop the women's gender equality. Okay. So not only now, in the ancient days also efforts were made by the social activities from the 19th century itself. Okay, who are they means you know that Rajaram Mohan Rai, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Dayanand Saraswati, Mahadev Govind Ranade, Darbar Sindhe and Begum Rokeya Shakawat Hussain. So they worked very hard to give the equal status to the women. We know that in Tamil Nadu also Bharatiyar, is it no Bharatiyar and both Bharatidasan, they also make over a struggle to make over the gender equality in that time. Is it no? Okay. See, after that we need to see about the human dignity. So what is meant by human dignity? Dignity means self-respect, is it no? So even though I am a beggar, I need to have a self-respect. No one can able to criticize me. Is it or not? So dignity means self-respect. Human dignity means human self-respect. We should give the respect to others. Okay, even though it's a 10-year child, even though it's a 65-year-old man, we need to give them the self-respect. Why we need to give the dignity means, why we need to give the dignity? Because human value, all the human beings, they are having the same value. So that, okay, same value. So human dignity is the most important human right from which all other fundamental rights derive. So moreover, others have no rights to criticize us. Okay, so they should treat us honorable, noble and excellent. So dignity is the quality of being honorable, noble and excellent. Okay, so dignity is the quality of being honorable, noble and excellent. So every human being should be regarded as a very valuable member of the community. Okay, understand? Okay, next one, equality of opportunity and educations. Opportunity and educations. You know that our government is providing the free education, free food, free book, free laptops, everything. Is it no? Why they are providing to the children? So in that way, the children will come to the school. The poor children will come to the school and they will get over the proper education. So that, okay, so individuals should have the similar chances to receive the education, similar opportunities to develop their personality, because education is the basic thing for the human development. Is it no? We all know that. Okay, so all the individuals should have the similar chances to receive the educations. Okay, so we need equality to get the equal treatment in society. If we treat equality, we can earn respect and dignity. Okay, did you understand that? Okay, after that, so equality in Indian constitution. So already I told that if the government is saying that so people should have the equal status, people should treat them equally, means no one will accept it. Is it no? So our Indian constitution, they had provided the equality according to their justice. Okay, so the Constitution of India has also guaranteed the equality to all citizens by providing the articles from 14 to 18. So, see here, Article 14 guarantees to all the people equality before law. Guarantees to all the people equality before law. Article 15 deals with the prohibition of discrimination. No caste probability. Okay, no high caste, low caste. So, creed, according to the creed, religion. So, there is no prohibition of discrimination. After that, Article 16, it provides the equality of opportunity in matters relating to the employment. So, everyone should treat equal. So, that only the government is providing the exams for the TNPSC, SSC exams they are providing, is it no? To treat them in a equal manner. So, who all are passed, so they should not see the caste or creed. So, if you are passed in the examination, you will get all the job. That's all. Okay. Article 17, it abolishes the practice of untouchability. Now there is no untouchability. Okay, Teendamai, is it no? Now it is not in the practices, but moreover in the Bihar and Rajasthan, in some areas they are practicing the untouchability. Okay. Article 18 abolishes the titles conferred to the citizens. Conferred to the citizens. We should not give any fake name. We should not give any fake ideals to the human beings. Okay. So, equality before law and equal protection of law have been further strengthened in the Indian Constitution under the Article 21. Okay, ma. So, how we can promote equality? So, we can promote the equality by treating all fairly. Everyone is our friends. No, there is no partiality. Okay. Creative and inclusive culture. So, if you are a Hindu, I am a Christian, means we can celebrate them in the equal manner. We can invite them to our functions. In the Christmas, we can invite the Hindus. With the Deepavali, we can invite the Christians. So, creating an inclusive culture with our neighbors. Okay. Ensuring equal access to opportunities. So, if there is a low backward caste people, means we can give them opportunities. We can give the access to opportunities to them. Okay. Enabling to develop full potential. Okay, enabling to develop them in a full potential. So, already I give some example for this. Okay, so if there is a 30 students in the class, means 15 students are studying well, 15 students are not studying well, means moreover we can find out what is their positive thing, what is their other skill. So, we can find it and we can develop their with the other manners. Okay, making laws and policies. Okay, and after that, educations. So if we are well educated, we won't see the caste or creed or some other thing, is it no? So education is the basic thing for the equality. Okay, after that, conclusion. See here. So India is the largest democratic country in the world. Okay, so equality is so important because it preserves the dignity of an individual. Okay, what is meant by dignity? Self-respect of an individual. So equality and justice are the pillars of the democracy. Okay, so justice can be achieved when people are treated equally, is it or not? If the people is equal, justice can be achieved when the people are treated equality. Is it or not? Okay. So equality is so important because it preserves the dignity of an individual. So equality is an important principle for the society to the function. Okay. So, what are the democracy? India is the largest democratic country. What are the two pillars of democracy? Fundamental concept of democracy: liberty and equality. Okay. So, moreover, this lesson is over. So, what is meant by equality? Equality is ensuring individual or groups that are not treated differently or less favorably on the basis of specific protected characteristics including the area of race, gender, disability, religious or belief, sexual orientation and age. Okay, and what are the kinds of equality? Social equality, civil equality, political equality, gender equality and equality of opportunity and education. Okay, so there are 5 kinds of equality. Social equality means all the citizens are entitled to enjoy the equal status in the society without any discrimination. Okay, that means equal opportunity. Civil equality means enjoyment of civil rights by all the citizens. Okay, without any discriminations. And the third point, see the third point, all are equal and equal treatment is given to all by the rule of law. Okay, and political equality means political rights to all the citizens. What are the rights? Right to vote, right to hold public office, right to criticize the government. What is meant by gender equality? Yeah, both men and women are free to develop their personal abilities without any limitation. They should be treated equally and enjoying the same rights, resources, opportunity and protections. Okay, what is meant by dignity? Dignity means self-respect. Okay, and equality of opportunity and education. What is it? Similar opportunities to develop their personality and chances to receive the education. Okay, and Article 14 to 18, Article 14 guarantees to all the people equality before law, and 15 deals with the prohibition of discrimination, 16 deals with the equality of opportunities in matters relating to the employment, and 17 abolishes the practice of untouchability, and 18 deals with the titles conferred to the citizen. Okay, so we had finished over the lesson. So moreover, I will give you the questions. Questions you can mark in the book itself, and evaluations also you can mark in the book itself. So there are 3 questions are there, short questions. Okay, so okay, before that I will give the notes in the booklet itself. Okay, okay ma, thank you. We can see over in the next class. Thank you.